What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a couple new products I want to show y'all. I'm super excited about. I've got them both within the past 3 days. One came in the mail a couple days ago, shipping, and then I picked the other up today. So I'll start with the last one first. So if this right here don't tell you anything, I don't know what will. But this is a dongle life that you gotta live whenever you upgrade to a newer MacBook Pro. What is it, like 2016 or newer? So I picked that up actually 3 or 4 days ago, planning ahead, to get rid of this thing or to upgrade from this. This is a mid 2014 model MacBook Pro. I bought it new back then, had it ever since. Still works amazing and perfect. Battery life starting to get a little less than it should, I think, but I use it every day. It still works great. Haven't used it to edit any videos lately, sadly, but I love this computer. This is the best computer I've ever had in my life. It's just time to upgrade. Wanting to upgrade to a 15-inch. Replace this one with basically the same spec'd out machine as this would have, like 16 gigs of RAM, a 512 SSD. I don't think I want to go any bigger because that's what this one has, and it's been fine. And I really want to get the new the i9 processor that comes in them, which are 8 core, which is pretty much turn this monitor on back here. It's pretty much the same thing that my desktop has. It's a AMD 8 core CPU, so, or processor, whatever you want to call that. But I love it. You can get a whole lot done. You can do a whole lot at one time, and it doesn't stress on the computer, and it just handles it with ease. So if I don't drop it, I've always had it in a case, and it feels weird to have it out. But this is the one that I want to replace. Set it back over here, and got this dongle to go with this 13-inch MacBook Pro that I picked up. It's a 2018 model, and before you start kind of bad-mouthing me about replacing the 15 with a 13, this is kind of like a temporary thing. I wanted something small to kind of like lounge around the house in, a little lighter. And by the way, this laptop is like unbelievably light compared to the 15-inch that I've had for years. But I wanted something small that I could do, you know, browsing and like regular. It is freaking pouring outside, but kind of just regular media consumption. So I bought a 2018. It's an i5 now, off eBay. It's got a scratch and a dent. I got a super good deal on it. So this MacBook is a 2018 model. It's the new i5 processor that comes in them now. The first time 13 inches have ever had that. It's a touch bar, 8 gigs of memory, which is the max you can get stock unless you pay for more. And it's got a 256 hard drive, or 256 SSD in it, I guess you would say. And actually it's really fast, and it's working great for me so far. It's super clean. It only had 9 battery life cycles on it, which is really low for a used product like this. That's kind of why I jumped on it. And the last reason that I jumped on it and went for this one is because it has the AppleCare warranty all the way until August of 2021. So I'm covered for at least 2 more years from right this second. And I'm hoping, I'm going to try to take it in there and see if they can do something about the lid on this thing with it having a scratch and a little dent. That ain't going to bother me because I got a great price on it. And I'm probably going to put a little case or a skin or something on it to protect it from when I have it. So that wasn't a big worry for me. So that is what I'm going to be using for now until I upgrade to the 15-inch of the MacBook Pro. That's ultimately what I want to have for video editing and doing what I do. The 15-inch, you get a bigger screen and a whole lot faster machine to handle that kind of stuff. Now this 13 will probably do it, but 8 gigs of RAM kind of kills me. I'd rather have 16 and maybe a 512, but the i9 will kill that thing any day. So that is my plans, is to use this and then maybe keep it as a secondary device and get rid of my old one whenever I get a new one. But I'm in no hurry now because I got, you know, one of these over here. If you'd like to see a full review, or, you know, I'm not going to do like a spec'd out review, I don't think, but if you'd like to see kind of my thoughts on this machine or anything, let me know down in the comments so I can maybe plan to make something like that. I'd love to because I haven't done it in forever. Also, this dongle is a 7-in-1. It's from Andobil off Amazon. I think it was about 50 bucks. Come with a little carrying pouch with it. It's got your HDMI. It's got 2 more Thunderbolt 3 ports, 2 USB 3.1s, I believe is what that is. And it also has a SD card reader and a micro SD card reader. That and the USB is all I want it for. I'll never use the Thunderbolts or the HDMI more than likely, but essential. And then when I get a 15-inch, I can use this for both. So kind of a cool little thing. Now, to device number 2, or product number 2 that I picked up. It got really dark over here because it's freaking started pouring. Now it's dark and rainy and nasty, but got my trusty old big boy light over here. Turn it up a little bit. So, my other product I got goes for this big machine back here. And like my mouth started watering when I saw the price that I could get this for, locally used obviously. But I got me a 1080 Ti. It's the black edition EVGA. It's got dual fans on it instead of a triple, which I've always owned triples. But I've seen some reviews, and once I saw this, I started looking it up and kind of, you know, learning about them. And this is about the best one you could buy while this, you know, when it was first released, the 1080 Ti. Something about this is clocked higher than the other 1080 Ti's. From what I've seen on a bunch of videos, comparisons, and reviews, this thing runs cooler than almost every other 1080 Ti there is. And that's what I'm for. Like, I don't want a big, you know, wild machine that sounds like a jet engine and all that good stuff. I just want something that's quiet and, you know, don't get too hot on me. So I'm going to put this in the computer. I don't even know how to do a review on something like this, but I will try to figure it out if somebody wants to see that. I'm just stoked to have it because this is going to allow me to play at high res, or, you know, high settings on everything on my 1440p monitors. Where my current, I got a 980 Ti in there now, and it kind of struggles. It maxed out like 35, 40 frames per second on anything. This thing should handle it very good. So yeah, kind of want to show y'all what I got. Really excited about both. I love this MacBook. Having something that small and light, and you can set it anywhere on your lap, and it's just like tiny. I like it. The touch bar's okay. It's different. I like the Touch ID. That is so quick and nice. I hate having to type passwords in on my old one. But yeah, if y'all want to see the reviews for either of those, let me know down in the comments. If you want to say anything, talk to me down in the comments. I know it's been a while, but I'm doing all right. And let's put this thing in the computer. Alright, so this is the computer without a graphics card. Looks pretty weird, don't it? This is the 980 Ti. It's a WindForce Extreme Gaming Edition. It's actually a really nice card. It's a 980 Ti. Had it for a long time, and that WindForce right there, you know, logo lights up and you can change the color. It's got the fan stop technology. If I can focus on it right there. Really, really nice card. Just can't push 1440p like I would like it to. I'm either going to sell it or keep it for another machine or external GPU sometime. But this computer right here needs a good dusting, I believe. It is very dirty. Alright, got it in here. Now let's see what happens when we turn it on. Power that little thingy on down right there. There it goes. It's lighting up. I'd say that's a very, very good sign. And it was actually really tough to get it in the slot. This little logo right here is it sticks out like kind of far. Made it really, really tight to get this thing pushed on, but I do believe that it's fully on right now. So that's a very good sign. We got a display up here, so we're doing something right. I almost think that graphics card should be moved down a little bit. I think it might look good, or look better. The SC logo is coming on. Alright guys, that about wraps up this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me talk about a couple new things that I got that I'm really excited about. I've got my GeForce Experience kind of installed all the new drivers that I haven't already to run this card. Then I'm going to figure out what kind of, if EVGA has like a application to download or anything. I don't know, because I've had a Gigabyte card for ever since I've built a computer. I've had 2 so far, so gonna have to figure out, you know, how to adjust them settings mainly just the lights and just see what I can do with all that kind of stuff, because I'm really unfamiliar with how to do that. But gonna do that. Yeah, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment if you got any questions. Also, if you'd like to see a review of either of these products or really anything you've ever seen in my videos, let me know down in the comments. I kind of like to have a new project going on. I've been using this Corsair keyboard, the Special Edition K70 Mark II, for a long time now. I really like it. I actually prefer it over the original just because of the keys and stuff like that. If you'd like a video on that, let me know. I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you then. Bye.